The educational goal for this video is to identify an alcohol using correct naming. What is an alcohol? No, not that kind of drinking alcohol. The alcohol is a compound with a hydroxyl, the OH bond, to a alkyl group. In this case, will be represented by an R.
When naming alcohols, we must use the IUPAC rules. The parent chain with the longest continuous carbon chain carrying the OH group is numbered from the end near to the OH and named by dropping the E ending on the name into the corresponding hydrocarbon by adding OL.
Remember that a hydroxyl group is the formation of a oxygen bonded to a hydrogen. In this case, the white molecule is a hydrogen and the red molecule is a oxygen. Note that for this instance, the R that's bonded to the oxygen and the hydrogen will be classified as a carbon. And at the bottom, you see a carbon bonded to an oxygen and hydrogen in red. This is known as a chain.
When a parent chain contains more than 2 carbon atoms, the position of the OH must be specified within a number that is visible. As you can see here, there is 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms, making this propanol. Also, attached to carbon 2 is a hydroxyl group, making this 2-propanol.
Here's a table of the prefixes of the carbon to help you name your parent chain. It goes 1 through 10. The first one's meth, the second's eth, third prop, and so on. Use this for the examples we're about to do together. The first example is CH3OH. I am circling the CH3, and that's only one carbon. Next in red, I'm highlighting the hydroxyl group. Remember, hydroxyl is an oxygen and a hydrogen. Something that helps me is writing down the numbers of carbons. In this case, I have one carbon. One carbon equals the prefix meth. Then I have to remember I have a OH at the end. That means I will have to change my parent name chain from methane to methanol, the OL. In blue, the CH3 is highlighted. That's indicated as your methane. The OH starred in red is how it's created, methanol. Okay, so we're going to start by boxing our carbons. Count them out. We have 2 carbons. Make a note. What does 2 carbons equal in prefix? Ethyl. So then we locate where our OH is located. It's at the first carbon. Since it's 2 carbons, we don't have to name the position of our OH location. So we just write ethanol. Remember to add the OL at the end because we have a hydroxyl group present and ethyl coming from the 2 carbons. Example 3. I have CH3, CH, CH3, and OH. What do we start off by doing? Again, I classify all my carbons and I label them 1, 2, and 3. I make a note. I have 3 carbons. Based on our table that I showed you earlier, 3 carbons equals prop, or in other cases, propene. Then I classify if I have an alcohol. With that being said, it's an OH, and I make a note that I need to change it to OL at the end. Then the OH is attached to the second carbon. Because there's more than 2 carbons, I need to classify where the hydroxyl OH group is located. The OH is attached to carbon 2. Okay, then I can start by making the name. Since the OH is located at carbon 2, I need to start by writing 2 hyphen. I had 3 carbons, which is prop. But don't forget that because I have the OH, I need to write O at the end. So it's propanol, not propene. And there you have it, 2-propanol. So we start by counting our carbons again, and we label them. We have 8 carbons present. So what's the prefix for 8? Is oct. Count the location of where our hydroxyl group is. It's at position 3. And we also have to make sure that at the 5th carbon there is an ethyl group present. So we need to add that in. And we have 5-ethyl, 3-octanol. Okay, now you try. Name the alcohol listed below using the IUPAC naming system. Click pause and work on the problem now. Here is your answer, 2-methyl-2-propanol. In the next video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process for getting this answer. Okay, so we got 2-methyl-2-propanol. Start off by counting the amount of carbons you have. There are 3. Make your note, there are 3 carbons. 3 carbons equals prop. Then we're isolating the OH. The OH is attached to the second carbon, where we write 2 to specify the location, which would be 2-propanol. Then there's a methyl located at the second carbon as well. So we write 2-methyl to locate the location of the methyl